Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a new beer from New Belgium. Well, it is New Belgium, but like this is their Dominga series, which is something cool that brewers are doing where, you don't always have to show off that you are New Belgium. Because I think part of it is that New Belgium has really become synonymous with Voodoo Ranger. So instead of making it like a New Belgium, it sort of goes Voodoo Ranger, New Belgium. So nobody really knows, no offense, knows what New Belgium is because they were always dominated by Fat Tire. Like people knew the brewery as just Fat Tire beer. Now it's Voodoo Ranger beer. So New Belgium really doesn't have much power to it, I feel, as a brand. Yes, at least to the general consumer. So instead of like focusing on New Belgium do this, New Belgium that, they're going on Dominga. So Dominga is a blended like kettle sour with a little bit of mixed ferment beer that they did with calamansi limes. And it was like 4 or 5%, super crushable, super lovely, wonderful summer beer. One of my picks for great summer beer. This is their Grapefruit Paloma. So Paloma is a cocktail with grapefruit tequila. Grapefruit and tequila. This one's 8% now. So I think they're pushing more towards the cocktail vibes. Because, for me, I would have preferred if they stuck at the 4 or 5% ABV range. But I guess they're going for something different. They're going for a ale with agave, golden lime, grapefruit, and lime extracts, 8%. So, see how this beer turns out. So the beer has a really nice kind of rich color to it. It actually comes in a medium gold color with a little bit of ambrish, this kind of sunset orange hue to it. Wonderful fluffy whitehead. On the nose, very familiar. So whatever they're using, so they use golden lime, grapefruit. Whatever they're using, the lime or extract or whatever that is, it follows. Both the regular Dominga with the calamansi lime and this beer have a very noticeable signature kind of limey note to it. Then again, I guess the last beer that sort of had this limey note to it was like the Buena Vista sour from Stone. So I guess depending on what you're sourcing, these whatever they're sourcing, that lime is just distinctly lime-ish. It's a very beer-specific kind of lime. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys get to try it out. You guys tell me in the comments below if you find this lime to be different. Definitely different from lime zest, a lime juice. I guess it's really a little bit more towards lime zest, and then a little bit of like doughy malt underneath, and then it also gets really nice, kind of beautiful, zippy citrus peel. So it's the grapefruit peel. It's really expressive. So it's got a nice kind of zippy zestiness of the grapefruit and the lime. It's very appetizing, rich citrus aroma. So the beer is really not that sour at all. It's got a little bit of like tart character to it, which I like. I think it's like uplifting, refreshing. I don't know where exactly. I don't know if it's juice or just the impression. No. Yeah, there's certainly some amount of juice or something in here that's bumping up the acidity a little bit. It has a little bit of that kind of like, it's not a lot of acidity, but it's enough where it's like, I don't know, I think the good analogy would be like a lager with that, like, the Corona with the lime in it. It has that wonderful kind of just zippy, zesty, uplifting, acidic lime character up front, right? I know it's a grapefruit and lime, but there's a citrus acidity up front that makes it quite refreshing. This beer's dumb dangerous. Hits with that up front, you get a little bit of creamy, lightly biscuity mouthfeel. Follows with the oily kind of grapefruit and lemon peel in here, lime peel character. And then, yeah, there's a little bit of this kind of what I was calling biscuit in the middle. Might be that kind of agave, honeyed kind of sweetness, right? That syrupy agave sweetness. Not bad. A little bit of grainy malt in the middle. I would have had a hard time guessing. I might have guessed this beer was like maybe a little bit bigger, 6 or 7, but I wouldn't have guessed 8. So this is a dumb, dangerous beer. Be careful, guys. For me, I prefer the Dominga, the regular Dominga, instead of the Grapefruit Paloma. Just that beer was just way more acidic. I think they were aiming for a sour beer there. And just... it's more crushable. This beer is just as crushable, but I miss the acidity too. And then as you drink it more, you get a little bit more of kind of like boozy, a little bit of the booze, a little bit more of the malt, and it sort of like warms on the way down. It's pretty good. I would have this chilled though. Definitely colder. As it warms up, I feel it sort of breaks apart a little bit. The acidity becomes a little less noticeable. The agave sweetness becomes a little bit more noticeable. The malt sweetness becomes a little bit more noticeable, and the beer just tastes a little bit boozy, disjointed as you let it warm up. But man, smells great. Has all these wonderful like citrusy, grapefruit lime zest characteristics to it. It's quite nice. If a fruity 8% crushable beer, and citrusy, like super citrusy, and we're talking about like not like I feel like a lot of people like call citrusy, but like they're thinking like Blue Moon or something like that. Like this is actually citrusy. Like this has a lot of like zippy zestiness to it. If that's up your alley, this is easy. Like if you want something super boozy, like super drinkable with all that citrus to it, this is an A+ beer. Like I don't think anything on the market has this kind of characteristic. For me, good. I mean, I wouldn't chase after it, but it tastes very good. Let's go with the 91. It's actually really tasty. It's well constructed, so I'm gonna give it a lot of credit for that. Not my kind of jam. Like, yeah, I don't know what 8% citrus ale is gonna do for me, but yeah, I mean, I guess if I drink hazy IPA, it sort of makes some sense, right? 91 Dominga, the Grapefruit Paloma series. This is a new one. This was canned. What? This was canned like 3 weeks ago. Bang, new to the market. Check it out.